Hi guys, this is coming a little bit late. I got a couple of calls from like 3 or 4 people, and some hit me up on Twitter too. About Sunday Oliseh's resignation. I was online yesterday, and again I got a hint of what was going to happen 3 or 4 hours before he did. So I kept chasing the story while folks in Nigeria were asleep, more or less. So I think I was one of the first few. I think it's just me and one of the guys in Complete Sports who were chasing it, I suppose, because I spoke to a couple of our guys, the delegation in Zurich right now for the FIFA Congress, and that was when I picked it up. So I made my inquiries, some phone calls here and there, and of course, like you all know, you're aware right now, Sunday Oliseh has resigned his appointment as the coach of the Super Eagles. It's really sad that it had to come to this. Personally, I'm not happy. I thought, you know, at this stage and at this point in time, it's not really what we need. Egypt is by the corner; they're leading the table. We've got a back-to-back game with them, and it's just absolutely insane. I'm sorry, I'm using that word. It's insane that we're going through this right now. Um, I think the NFF need to put their house in order. I don't know what the problem is. I can only speculate. But bottom line is Olise has resigned his appointment as or his position as a coach of the Super Eagles, and like I earlier said, it's really really sad, and I hope that we'll be able to find a way out of this conundrum. But let's just talk about this. What do I feel? That's a question a lot of you are asking me. First of all, I don't really know if my opinion really matters, but since you asked, I'm going to tell you this. I'm really disappointed Olise flagged at this time. Um, I think the timing is wrong. I respect his decision. He has it. I mean, I have to respect because that's what he thinks. But the timing is really, really poor for me. And I actually saw this coming a mile away, but I didn't know it was going to end like this. It's really, really unfortunate. And, Olise is somebody I've respected since his playing days. I mean, I remember the first time Mumuni Alao did something about him, probably to be maybe 1992 or 1993. I remember picking an edition of Complete Football, and what I heard, or what I read rather, sorry, was Westerhoff, Here is Your Destroyer. It was written by Mumuni Alao. I can remember the day vividly, and everything Mumuni said in that piece resonated with me. That was 93, 92 or 93. He was in Standard Ledge with Aloy Agbo and Victor Epeba. And that was how I started picking up interest in him. He went to Reggiana, Juve, Borussia Dortmund, Ajax, and all that. He got trophies, and nobody can forget his goal against Spain in the 1998 World Cup. And nobody can even forget his contributions in the Nigeria 2000. When you remember he was quite sick. He came in, so he's got nothing to prove as a player, but as a coach, he's got tons to prove. And I say this again: when he had his issues with Vincent Enyema and Emmanuel Emenike, I supported him because I'm always thinking you can't go against authority in this case. And if you have grudges, there are different channels you need to put it across. Vincent Enyema went on social media, did this thing. Emmanuel Emenike did the same. Olise decided to toe the line. Again, everything came to a halt when he made those YouTube videos. He lambasted everybody. He went in hard. Olise went in hard on everybody. And I felt that was really, really immature. I felt it was unjustified. And I felt it wasn't just, it lacked class. With due respect to Olise, it did lack class. And you can't go on social media. You're a big man. You're a celebrity, more or less. You're the coach of the biggest black brand, if you permit me to say that. 170 million people, Nigerians love their football, and if you are in charge, it means that you're the head man, you're the head honcho, so you're always going to be in the spotlight. He couldn't handle that. He went and said all sort of stuff, accused journalists, that part I don't like, of asking him for bribes to write positive stories. Look, listen, if you're gonna go on social media and accuse anybody of bribe, you need to have your facts. You should mention people. Don't just go and say stuff that is not substantiated. You can't accuse people without proof, without facts. I need audio. I need letters, DMs, bank account statements, all the 9 yards, all the whole works. But you went in there, even went as far as witchcraft. That was the point that I knew that this marriage was going to be over. Unfortunately, it did happen, but like I said, I didn't expect it from Olise. It has happened. It's a long time coming. He didn't start on a good note, and he didn't end in a good note. I respect his decisions. It's the first time I'm seeing a Nigerian resigning from a post, which I applaud. But the undercurrent of all of this is this thing could have been handled better. Yes, the NFF could have done better. Oliseh could and should have done better. I'm not justifying the NFF not paying him. I've spoken to a couple of players that haven't received their bonuses from the Swaziland game leading to the last game they played. Some haven't. Emmanuel Amunike, Samson Siasia, let's not even talk about that. There are different ways of going about this. And unfortunately, he sent his letter to the NFF. They didn't make any statement. Yeah, they were still studying it. And he still went back on social media, on Twitter this time around, to tell Nigerians, hey guys, I ain't doing this no more. Not nice. Absolutely not nice. But again, it's his decision. I respect it. I wish him all the best in life. Maybe he might go back to punditry. I don't know. He might go back to coaching or being the technical director of some club. I don't know. But I'm sure everybody, Oliseh inclusive, has learned a lot of lessons the 7 months or thereabout that he's been in charge. July, maybe 11 months. I don't know. From July 2015 till now, a lot has gone down. I mean, like a lot has gone down. A lot of water has gone under the bridge, and I hope that Nigerian journalists, NFF, whoever it is, has learned valuable lessons moving forward. Now, the key thing is who is going to take charge of the Super Eagles when we get ready to play Egypt in Kaduna and in Egypt. I don't know. I'm just hoping that a miracle happens. Personally, I'm managing my expectations. I don't expect the Eagles to beat Egypt back and forth. I'm not being unpatriotic. It's just what I think. I hope the Eagles can do the business. But at this stage and right now, it looks really, really bleak. So I hope your questions are answered. If not, hit me down in the comment section or on Facebook or on Twitter, and we can take the conversation. We can take it over there. We can just keep the conversation going on Twitter or on Facebook. So I hope I've answered the questions. And if not, like I said, we can go back to social media and do our thing. Cheers.